I want to start by looking in the rearview mirror and go back to January. What was it looking like for China at the beginning of the year?
I think at the start of 2025, it felt like the quiet before the storm, and the storm being named Donald Trump, of course, because you had property in China doing terribly. You had weak consumer spending. The one thing in the economy that seemed to be working was exports. And of course, Donald Trump had come into office saying that he was going to put up tariffs. And so there was this expectation that exports were going to suffer, China was going to suffer, and there was going to be a lot of tension between the world's two foremost powers.
Now, how is China looking as we close the book on 2025? What surprised you the most, Shuli?
I think just the fact that the animal spirit is starting to come back in China, that's just so surprising because we just didn't feel that way at the beginning of the year, right? Like when you talk to global investors, what they're saying is that at the beginning of the year, there was the sense that, okay, China does have the world's most powerful factory. It has manufacturing locked. But if AI manages to come along and develop further, there's a chance that in the future, all the manufacturing will be automated and China will lose its biggest edge. And it turned out at the end of the year, actually, China is still the world's most powerful factory, despite Trump's tariffs.
At the start of 2025, I think the question was, how bad is China going to get beat up by Trump? And now it seems like the general sense is China won. I think, DeepSeek was an integral part of that. Labubu. But then I think overall, how well China did in that confrontation with President Trump, and especially when it came to using rare earths in that conflict and seemingly getting the United States to back down.